Okay friends, welcome back to Battle Brothers. Operation Rebuild the Squad is in full swing. The crowns wise, okay, provisions fine, supplies could be better, and meds could be better. It's actually, I need to do this bit of exploring here and here. Hoping I can find a little hostile camp. Little wood cabin full of zombies would be ideal. Okay, what you got for us? Looks like escort caravan to Trogan. We'll do that, fine. I'm happy to head out to Trogan, to the west. At this point I don't even know why I keep coming in here to take a look. I think I can afford. I'm pretty clear in my mind that I don't want to keep searching for more brothers. I'm happy with this group of 12. I mean, some replacements would be nice, but... oh no, as he keeps leveling up, it's just going to keep getting better and better. I really think it's going to be worth making the push to get to 2 warbows. But the focus needs to be money, because after we've done this ambition, I think we need to get the 7,500 gold to get the increased inventory size. Maybe I should do the defeat the greenskins, but that's so hard and we are nowhere near in a position to be able to help. I mean, in the last episode we took on a 1 skull greenskin mission and it did not go well. This is not going to go well either. Ambushes, skirmishes, wolf riders. <clears throat> 14 of them. 12 of them. Good. Well, we got to try. Interesting, it didn't put us in the middle of the forest though, which I thought it might have. It's not nighttime either, so the goblin archers are not going to have the ranged debuff. Okay, that's surprising, but actually good for us. The fact that they're running at us. That's great, because my ninjas can actually do something from here. In fact, I'm going to have Inandirion wait, and then we'll open up with Baushi and Vanthorn. Oh, I'm really coming around to these throwing weapons. The helmet was hit for 54 damage. Medium armor hit for 39 damage. It's actually really good. And what are the percentage chances to hit? 50%, so not great. But I suppose Vanthorn is a little lower level though. I think I can step in here. But no, Zog is level 4 only. Could take the second swing, but Balloonsky is in contact with multiples here and he's only level 2. Ah! Get him, Kremeko. Yeah, buddy. Oh, so tempting to take the second swing here. Yes, Cobra Beast. Oh, nice. Shattering their morale there is huge for us. unsurprisingly, they are targeting the caravan hands. Great for us. Oh, come on, Baoshi. 270s and you missed them both. Ah. If that had hit, it could have allowed Tobit to move in there and split. Would have been excellent. God damn it. I mean, the to-hit chances are, you know, disappointingly low, but I got to remind myself that most of my lads are quite low level. Ah, panic, you little shit. Come on, double miss. Owie. Oh, thank goodness. Watching that goblin do the little armor-piercing stab things got me thinking. I have real mixed feelings about having dagger specialists in my own squad. Thing is, when they're good, they're amazing. But I do find that dagger specialists in the much later game, when I'm doing very well and I'm very strong, kind of a little underwhelming. I mean, as good as they are, especially for breaking morale, that kind of thing. When you could potentially have one of your brothers with a big two-handed weapon, the damage of the daggers is just not as good as the two-handed weapon, you know, like a great sword. It's just going to be straight up better than someone with a dagger. So I don't think we're going to be having any dagger specialists in this playthrough. The biggest argument in favor of the dagger specialist is how it shatters morale, but if you're using a two-handed weapon, you're pretty much forcing the person you're hitting to roll for morale anyway, because you're doing so much damage. Hit him! Off with his green goblin bastard head. Well fought, lads. That went about as well as it could have. I love the fact that they ran at us. If they had just stood back and peppered us with arrows, it could have gotten quite nasty. As a spear duelist, defense, I think this is a character who I can justify not having to take Colossus on because of his 2 stars in hit points. That means I'm going to have to take less fatigue on those few level ups to get him up to 75 or 80, but given that he's going to be nimble and have dodge and all those light armor skills, potentially get away with it. I definitely want gifted. Or do I definitely want gifted? I think I do. Give me those stats. I took the range defense there because it's going to be so hard to get any points of range defense on him. But let's get up to 60. And in that case, then hang on. Bam, bam, bam. The Mace Master is not going to need fast adaptation because he's going to be swinging a two-handed mace most of the time. I think I'm going to need bags and belts. Why? Wooden stick, shield, two-handed mace. I think we can justify not taking bags and belts. Steel brow as an insurance policy, keep him alive. It's a good skill, really, steel brow. Wait, what was the range defense? Oh, okay, only +1. I have found towards the late game, having range defense of about 20 is generally enough. When you put that together with anticipation, the 10% of your base range defense, let's say it's 20, it gives you 3 range defense per tile. So if they're shooting from 7 tiles away, that's 3 times 7 is 21, plus 20 is 41 range defense. Plus the defense from dodge. Wait a second. One thing occurs to me. If you take costs 5 AP, action point cost reduced to 5. Oh, okay. I thought maybe if the AP reduction applied to rupture as well, you could get the attack to like less than 5 AP. Let's say 4 AP. You could then attack twice per turn, which you clearly can't do. So no. Almost time for Arnold to start using his bow. In fact, it probably is. Okay, so he needs a helmet of some description that doesn't impede his vision. That'll do. I've been thinking long and hard about whether or not I want to buy a Dane axe for my sergeant, but I think it's rather not. I mean, that can run upwards of 2,000 gold, so instead, I think we have faith that eventually when we fight enough raiders, we'll get one for free. And the next one-handed axe we pick up, I'll give to my sergeant. Oh, fucking hell. I kind of feel like I have to fight these guys. I can't have them wreck Trogan. On the plus side, it'll help us win the war against the Greenskins. You know, it'll do some benefit. There's some skirmishers, a few berserkers and some young. But the skirmishers are not the ranged ones. And we've got the Caravan to help us. I'm still not convinced that a spear wall is the way to go against these guys. Especially because the skirmishers can use their pikes from range. And oftentimes I have seen the orcs and the greenskins just hold back and wait for your spear wall to come down. We'll just move forward one line here and get shields up, I think. What sucks here is I feel like I can't put bobbins here. That'll be hard disadvantage against that berserker. And that is a no-no. Oh, that was a mistake as well. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, at least he can't get to high ground on this first turn. That leaves a mushy Thornface defending that spot by himself, which is could be rough, but he's got a lot of support here in the back line at least. Yes, Elandarion, great work. And I might kill that bugger. 34%. Come on, Baushi, you got this. No, you don't got this. 34, 22. Ugh. I should have thought of that. That's really bad. Now this berserker will kill the Caravan and it rage stacks. These two berserkers have to die as quick as possible. 31, 31. Come on, Baushi, not the time to start missing your shots. Oh, he's killing me here. Close to dying at least. But footwork, I could have got a good split off there. In fact, I think it's worth dropping my war dog. Outside chance he might kill the berserker. Ah! This next turn is a big one. If these berserkers get too much damage done, they're going to get rage stacks and we're all going to die. Okay, Elandarion. Kill. For fuck's sake, 268s. Here's the scary turn. Gonna kill the dog. Ow! Jesus. Oh! Oh! What luck we needed that. Confident though. Headshot, ow. Come on, lads. We needed that. Actually, Thornface doesn't look good, mate, I gotta say. And too exhausted to put his shield up. God damn it. sakes! And the deaths just keep on coming. Is that worth trying to go for that move? I don't think so. Owie? Owie? You son of a bitch! Needs to bandage himself on the next turn. I thought it was 70%. Oh, 17%, alright. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Please tell me these fuckers are fleeing. Because Balloonsky's gonna bleed to death. Balinsky, take him down with you before you go. That's 3 deaths. Four deaths, oh my god. Ugh, my Bannerman, that's a disappointment. Okay, so how do we get from where we are now which is 114 days in. We just cannot keep anyone alive. How do we get from that to being overall in decent shape? I think I have to accept that I can't do a damn thing to assist with this greenskin invasion. Yeah, that's fair to say. Greenskin invasion, sorry, too bad. Can't help with it. I just need to keep my guys, I just have to stop the hemorrhaging. I just can't keep anyone alive. So what we've got going for us on the plus side is we've got 3 decent frontline lads. I've got 5 decent backline lads. What perk do I give Van Thorn, I wonder? Berserk could be good, but he's not hitting enough hits. I think he needs fast adaptation because he's missing a lot of his shots, but... I think he needs gifted. Him and his range numbers are that bad that gifted will help get him above 60. Even that's pretty bloody awful. Okay, we've got a lot of hiring and recruiting to do. And then it's just a matter of, we're not going to fight any greenskins, they're too dangerous. The only greenskin missions we can take are if greenskins are rampaging. And then we can pull them into reinforcements. And then I just got to keep doing, oh, nice. Iron Lungs got nerfed, it's only +4 fatigue. That's very nice. I would say Bannerman with Iron Lungs, but 57 starting melee skill and stars in melee defense, that is a hammer raider. If I've ever seen one. Who's next on the list? Another Elverin, another long time veteran. Now what sucks is he's going to have to go straight to the front line, which as we know has a pretty high mortality rate, especially in this fucking blade through. We've got 2 Hammer Raiders at least. We've got Spear Duelist and a Zweihander. I mean, with the 2 Hammer Raiders and the 2 Archers, the core of a decent team is there. Actually going to take this Mason if he isn't too bad. The Masons are a bit weak physically, but like this guy's got nice stars, and he'll at least learn quicker because of his background. What to do with him? 1 star in melee skill, he'll be pretty low. Oh yeah, there's Zweihander. Next. I'll tell you one thing, at least I'm giving lots of you guys a chance to get involved. It's just next brother up for the slaughter. Delivery, where to? Settle, perfect. I was looking to go down to Settle anyway. Good lord. It all just went off a cliff after that Lindworm fight. Things were going so well. I think I just have to accept the fact that the Greenskin invasion is going to wreck this map. We're going to lose probably a couple cities. Disappointingly, most likely it's going to be Trogan and Settle. But it's obvious I'm in no position to fight Greenskins. And the fact that the map is actually so great is more reason, I think, to keep pushing on and just get back from the brink. I mean, once we're doing well, this should be a good map for us. Well, okay, fine. You're hired. Nope. I mean, I like the fact that he's got a star in fatigue, but his resolve is a bit low. Melee skill's not great. It could be another duelist. Don Juan. Actually thinking that maybe we put Alvin on the back line. I mean, look, with those stats, he's got real long-term potential. I need him to stay alive. One more lad in here. I could go for the 5 up front, 7 at the back, which I think is probably going to be the way to go. Oh, nice and cheap. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 is the most I could ever need of those. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good. Bandages. Who's got bandages? Okay, good. And well potion, what do you have for us here? Ben from raiding parties. Sorry, too hard. Please give me a patrol mission. Rampaging, good. As we know, it's going to be super hard, but rampaging means we can pull him into reinforcements. Little bloody, they're called again pixies, stealing our food. Bastards. Oh, but quick, that sounds tempting. That's nice. A bright farmer. We'll take him. And then even another farmer as a backup. Ugh, come on, you guys are killing me here. I like the star and melee skill, that's good. And the fatigue, that's nice. Though the range defense is not wonderful. What am I thinking with Kurt? I'm thinking shield breaker, but oh, look at his fatigue. Excellent. Right, next. Zuma. Don't know what I'm going to do with you. D3 to start, decent fatigue. I think this could be our mace specialist. Pretty sure the other mace specialist died. Add bowling. I'm not sure. I do like the defensive numbers though, but the melee skill is not great. He'll be very good defensively. Another spear duelist, I suppose. I mean, he'll be hard to hit. Got good fatigue. He's got 2 stars in initiative. He'll be very hard to hit. He'll be very dodgy. Okay. We're not doing well. I gotta say, we're not doing well. Have a drink, lads. Cheer up. Now, it is tempting to pull them into that Stormwatch Keep or to the Unholds, but that's too hard to predict. At least if I... Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hello, First Broomwald Company. Oh, am I glad to see you boys. Now, they better not phase away out of existence before these greenskins hit us. I've had that happen to me before. Okay, good. Whew, we needed that. Now what's happening here is perfectly proving the point I made in my last episode about how everyone on our front line needs to have exactly the same range defense. You saw there how every single one of these ambushes all shot at Don Juan because he's got the lowest range defense, presumably. Honestly, we can kind of just hang back and let the soldiers do all the work here. Oh, Baoshi, legend. Ow! Okay, who to shoot at here? Let's see, 41, 28. Oh! Come on, Desmar. I'm so jealous of all this shiny equipment. Well, we'll get there eventually. We'll all die horribly trying. Good shooting, man. Rip. Hey, well done, Bashi. Oh, I was hoping he'd break there. Yeah. They're careful with those bloody crossbows. Nice hit, Elverin. Whoopsie. I think that, yeah, end of the turn. I just need a few more 100 battles like this without any more deaths, and we might be back on track. It's gotten so bad that we can't even farm raiders. We're gonna have a real struggle to kill bandit raiders. I'm just trying really hard to get out of my mind exactly how well placed we were, like, you know, half a dozen episodes ago. I keep getting annoyed thinking about that, and that's distracting me from thinking how I need to be thinking now to get us back into a good position. It's just so frustrating, but I suppose you have to tell yourself that a full campaign lasts, you know, like a few thousand days. And we're barely 10% into it, so it's far too early to give up or to be too disappointed. And it's not like we don't have any good brothers. We've got 4 really good brothers getting up there in levels as well. I think getting both my archers up to level 11 and giving them warbows will be the game changer we need. They're still fighting, I'll give them that much. I suppose the way I've got to look at it is the lows in the campaign like this now will just make the highs all the better and all the more satisfying. On goblins, bloody flee already. One nasty little green fucker wasting our time. He's nearly dead. Finally, it's over. Ah. Sure, we'll take it as instead. That's a little merchant we got back from the Greenskins. Also, I believe taking on this little aspect of the mission, the returning of the merchant, helps to improve your relations. Is S instead. Fairly sure it improves my relations. 442. Reminds me, what is our daily? 209. I suppose it's a silver lining with all of your brothers dying like this and having so many low-level guys, your daily rate doesn't get that high. A successful hunt indeed. Ah yes, certainly. Follow the tracks, return the coin collection. No problem. Wait, I just got here, hang on. What am I looking for here? No. I mean, I keep going into all these places not knowing that I can't actually do anything. Now this involves fighting marksmen during the day, which obviously sucks, but I've got my 2 archers and I've got my 2 ninjas, so I suppose I'll just have to trust them. Hope that they can win. No, not a fucking Necromancer, come on. Yeah, at least it's only 2 marksmen, that's not too bad. And there's no tier 2 crossbow, which is, imagine, it's the real threat. Now we've got to charge these nerds, and the main thing is making sure that I can get that what's it, Necromancer in view. But you don't want to kill any of these guys because the Necromancer just raises them up. Then they actually become more dangerous, if anything. This involves exposing myself to the marksman, but I feel like I don't have a choice. Okay, wait, so Menko grabs those 2. Desmar grabs these 2. So Don Juan goes here. That lets Tobit run around the side. I mean, I can wound them so far, but just mustn't finish them off as the main thing. Ow. There he is. Get that piece of shit. He has hand muscles. Fuck's sake. That's no good. That's no good. Who's got the dogs? Great shot, Andarion. Fang, if you run back into those raiders, I'm gonna be pissed. You better put yourself right there. Good boy! Who's a good dog? You're a good dog, Grey Fang. That's so huge because it lets us attack here. I'm pretty sure as long as you have someone in melee contact with the Necromancer, he can't cast his spells. Clever bastard. Oh no. Welcome to the drowned men on a clutch. So clutch. You guys just hold on. Reinforcements are coming. Oh, right. Here's Tam, so don't even bother. That's fine. I actually need to make sure that this guy dies. Oh. Are they both gone? Yeah, both their turns are done. Look at how low the fatigue numbers are. Bloody terrible is what it is. Oh, damn it. Go on, Grey Fang. Get him. Great shot. Great shot. Really? Finally! Ah! Shields. Good. $247s. Decent. This was worryingly hard. Not a hard fight, but my word, my team sucks. Because they're so low level. I mean, Desma almost got taken out. He was one hit away from dying. This is about picking the right fights. You can say that again. That is easily one of the things I'm the worst at. I'm half tempted to make Azuma the mace specialist, a more traditional one-handed mace user, rather than going for the two-handed mace, because defense is not great. He will do very well. He'll benefit from that defensive bonus of the shield. I think this is the right time to take sword mastery. It's going to give him a lot more fatigue to work with. And it'll make split and swing a lot more effective. Cobalt being a hammer raider, I could also potentially justify splurging on a big two-handed warhammer. I mean, who doesn't love swinging a gigantic warhammer? Three skulls? What is this? Goblins camped. Camped there is the key word. The fact that they camped makes them damn near impossible for us to deal with. They'd be too strong. Leathan Sergeant, always the sort to take one for the company, seems to have single-handedly helped the resolve of the men, as one sellsword explains it. I don't know how to explain it, as another more articulate mercenary says. It's like he's more than just a sword for hire, you know? He's someone we can depend on, like a brother. But not a whole brother, obviously. More like a half-brother. A bro, if you will. Bobbin's 1 year, gains resolve. Gains resolve. Leathan Sergeant is the best. You rock, Leathan. I wonder if Leathan is giving a motivational speech, being like, never mind this long list of corpses. Despite all the evidence to the contrary, we'll keep pushing forward. And each gravestone is a piece of evidence to the contrary. There's a lot of evidence to the contrary. Let's take inventory here and get rid of some of this stuff. Okay, so I want 9 swords at most. 1 sword, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. So those two can be sold. That can be sold. I can sell 3 of these cruel falchions and spears. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8 spears. And that 1 spear there can be sold. I don't think I need more than 7. $5,000 gold. Fantastic. What do you have for us? Escort to 10 in Vila, maybe. Deliver to Kaltenhof, the northeast. That's probably the best looking one so far. What's this? Lindworms. You're out of your fucking mind. Let's take the delivery. I think this might actually be the perfect time to do some exploring and find a little hut that we can clear out. Yes, now's the perfect time for that. Might even run all the way down. Look at Hageland. That seems quite like an interesting place to go to. And there's a Fletcher there. I'll tell you what, we'll run through here. I wonder if it's not time to go buy a warbow. I have to expect that I'm going to have to drop like 3,500 to 4,000 on a warbow, so I think I'm going to need 7,000 altogether. But that being said, I'm so close to then getting that ambition to improve the inventory space. I'll just keep spinning in a circle here and making money by selling resources in Hemmelmark. We should be able to quickly complete this. We just need to find a little hut. That could be doable. Feet of the Wicked. Some marksmen, lots of raiders. But no, my frontline lads, I mean, the fact that I've got level 1s here makes it damn near impossible. If any of you are wondering why I'm so keen to keep pressing these ambitions, is that the more ambitions you fulfill, the higher your renown is, and then the more renowned you are, the bigger and better missions you get and the better they pay, I believe. Makes things easier and easier and easier as you become more famous. What also affects how much you get paid is how popular you are with that particular city offering the mission. Ah, a water mill. What is that? The water wheel totters at the hinges as its buckets dip and draw water. Attached to its side is a stone-walled abode with a chimney piping bulbs of black. There are pelts and traps hanging outside on the walls, and an oaken chair sits on the porch. Its windows are too blurry to look through, but you can hear the mill inside rising and churning with wooden groans. Drawing your sword, you step up to the porch and open the door. A man welcomes you in the first and only room there is. He's standing beside the mill well, running his hand through the grains. He's an elderly fellow, yet of modest stature, as though time had no warrant for his posture or abilities. There is a sword hilt hanging above the fireplace. Its glint is unmistakably rich. The old man regards your stare with a warm smile. Only those who are worthy may have the hilt of the reproach of the old gods. You, stranger, or not. What would make me worthy? The old man stares into the mill. His hand rises up, and a swarm of grain resolves around his fingertips like bees around the buds of sugarcane. My only son departed to slay the great beast. His squire returned the hilt to me, but the blade was gone. Avenge my son, and you shall be worthy yet, stranger. The great beast can only be the Kraken, I imagine. You ask where the beast is, and the man puts his hand into the millwork again. If only I knew. I trust you will find out, Sellsword. Your feet suddenly slide back across the floor, into the porch, and onto the grass. The door slams in front of you and won't be opened again. It seems you've unwittingly taken up a quest, or perhaps one to keep on the side. We are nowhere near getting the Kraken killed. Killing the Kraken, I mean. Still, it's nice to know that if you ever get strong enough as a company to take on the Kraken, defeat it, get this legendary sword, and then that should hopefully help you clean out the Black Monolith. But the Black Monolith and the Kraken are like, you need thousands of days in this game to do that. Route is okay. Sure-footed farmer is probably better. Just thinking that if I pick him up, then that gives us 2 reserves. I think 2 reserves are the right number of reserves. So what do you reckon? The brutish butcher or the sure-footed farmer? I think the sure-footed farmer is probably a safer bet. And he's crap, just like every other farmer we've hired. Spunkmeyer. Welcome. I've no idea what to do with him, but we'll just hang on to him for the moment. Zweihunter, spear duelist, spear duelist, spear duelist. I think I might want Desmar getting experience. We definitely want Alvarin to keep leveling up. Of my 2 spear duelists, I think we'll give Don Juan backline duty. I see Desmar doing more for us. At least in the short term. Okay, that's enough brothers for now. I really want to go explore some more. Why I'm buying so much food. 7 days of food. Plenty tools, plenty money. Come on, give me a patrol mission, please. Yes, perfect. Exactly what I wanted. 7 days of exploring, and then hopefully we can find a little hut that can give us some zombies. I think we'll go north. Okay, friends, thanks for watching. So, the main question in the rebuilding phase is, have we gone forward in this episode? Or are we in a better position than we were at the start of the episode? And I think we are. We've got 12 brothers that are a mixed bag, to say the least. For the foreseeable future, I think we'll keep the 5 up front, 7 at the back. Spread. Just because these pikes are doing more for us right now. I just have to keep leveling these lads and keep the boys alive. Kremenko and Tobit are also on the brink of being really great. Kremenko's fatigue is not looking too bad, actually. At the next level, he will have footwork, which is going to give him a lot more utility. You could even make an argument for buying him a tier 3 greatsword. With his 76 accuracy, he's arguably just as good, if not better, than Elandarion, but... Tobit as well. There's an interesting debate to be had. Do you spring for the warbows, or do you go for the tier 3 warhammer, or the tier 3 greatsword? My intuition tells me get the warbows. It's easier to bring the damage of the warbows to bear than it is the frontline guys. Okay chaps, thanks for watching. I'm still going for 9. This is the Drowned Men. We continue to push, we continue to get better. We can do this. It's not over yet. Thanks for watching, friends. I'll see you next time.